Good morning, guys. Oh, things are telling me get online. What is going on? How's everybody today? Let's see where we're at. Okay, it is chilly here. How is it where you guys are? I'm going to get us started. And what are we working on this morning? I'm going to do 30-minute sprints today, because that should give us enough time to do 3 and still chat in between. And right now, I need coffee or a tea or something like warm. It's only 66 Fahrenheit here, nice and cool. I like August to be like hot when I wake up. And I know we're like 8 days away, but it's how I prefer it. And we have yet to have, I think we've had like 2 of those mornings so far. And I want more. Okay. I'm going to do, I think, some typing today. I still have some typing to catch up on. So I think that's what I'm going to do this morning. I have some plans that I have to pop into my calendar before I forget about it all. And I was doing some tidying last night, and I had an idea that I want to jot down too. I put it on a post-it note, but it's got to go in the appropriate spot. So my first sprint's probably going to be a little bit of organizing and then getting into typing. And I think I'm going to go make a tea. Let's see who's in the comments. It might be a coffee morning, though, because once the switch changes from the cool mornings in the fall, for some reason I prefer coffee for like 2 weeks. Kay, and it feels like one of those like fall cool mornings. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, Havrin. Everybody's saying good morning. I believe it's Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. It's 11 a.m. and sunny, 23 Celsius there in the UK. See, that's a nice morning. Good morning, Jillian. Oh, can you hear Teeny? Are you awake? Are you going to come here? Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you wake up grumpy? Okay, husband says, I need to live in Antarctica. That's funny. Good morning. Good mornings. Okay, teeny pupper. Yeah, teeny weeny. Well, she settled down. I think she was just saying good morning. Sarah, I have a narrow operating temperature of 20 to 25. Colder and I tense up. I can't work. Hotter, my brain shuts down. I am definitely like that with colder weather. I just want like really comfy clothes and really warm socks and about 17 blankets, and I'm fine. Actually, yesterday I was turning my mattress, and I got out like, you know, those like Sunbeam heated mattress covers and blankets and all of that. I pulled all that out and jinxed myself, I think, because I woke up and it's freezing this morning. I'll be in shorts and a tank top all the way down to the 40s. Really? Wow. I'm like walking outside in a t-shirt in the middle of the night too, but just out of the fact that I don't want to get dressed, not because I'm actually hot. Um, it's because Tina's got to pee or something, and I'm in denial that it's winter. Jillian, well, I'm glad you got things done. Yeah, it's a YouTube froze and lost track of time as I was focused. It's important to stay focused. Um, that's where so much of this goes wrong, right? We get sidetracked by new ideas and different things. And okay, such as let's get us started so we can get some work done. Maximize you guys. So we're going to do 30-minute sprints, 5-minute breaks, and what is that? First sprint. I'm going to type and do some planning. Put what you're going to do for your first sprint in the chat. And I'm going to mute and get us started. I'm wearing my emotional support hoodie today because I wanted to stay snugly, like warm. Okay. See you on the other side, guys. Blah, 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 blah. Wake up, Sarah. Okay, we've about 25 seconds left. And we're in break. Sorry, guys, I went to go get something to drink, and Teeny got out of bed in the other room and wanted out. So I let her out, and then I was just puttering around in the kitchen while she was doing her stuff. And then she comes back in, and she's cold, so she goes and gets in the bigger bed. That's like, I think it has like warming technology in it or something, because she likes it more in the winter. And I remember buying it. She had a back problem like 6 years ago that she no longer has anymore. And so she goes and gets in that, and then I had to turn my camera off again because I had to go cover her up because it's a little chilly, and she was kind of dewy from the grass, and now she's all curled up with her head under the blanket, so all you can see is like the little like top portion of her. Oh, she's so adorable. Okay, did anybody get anything done? I got my planning done, and I know what I'm going to work on. I have a lot of typing to do to catch up on all this handwriting that I've done. So I am going to work on that. And then I put dinner in the oven too, because I was going to make a coconut red curry chicken last night, and I got busy, and then I was on the phone, and then all of a sudden I was like, I'm just going to have some snacks for dinner, but I wanted to get it cooked, so I put that all together in a casserole dish, and it's in the oven. Okay, let's see where we're at comment-wise. So I got about 10 minutes worth of typing in, but I have to keep going on that. That's probably like my main to-do, because I think I have like 30 or so pages to type up before the end of the month. And I honestly don't know if I have that kind of time, but we're going to try it. Okay. Default uniform. Sarah, my default uniform is jeans and a t-shirt with layers under and over if it gets colder. So if it's too hot for jeans, then it's too hot. 40 degrees, it's too hot for jeans some days. For sprint, okay. Tech was here this winter fixing the HVAC, and I was outside in 40-degree Fahrenheit in shorts and a tank top. He was like, "Aren't you cold?" My answer was hot flash. Oh, that's funny. SD Blackhorn, first sprint planner update and workout where I got to go on Monday. Interesting. Okay, going to get some matcha and a few chores before sitting down to write. First sprint journaling. Way to go, Havren. Good morning, working on Substack. Wonderful, Sarah. Good morning to you as well. Have to go see the nurse. Okay, did dishes, cleaned up the kitchen, got matcha breakfast, and opened my docs. Way to go, Kay. Okay. Sarah, half an hour, and I got my planner half updated. Slow start this morning. I feel ya. I feel ya. And then probably going to take another half an hour to finish that at this rate. Okay. I'm getting hot, so I'm probably going to change my shirt when we go into the next one, and I should go stir the chicken. Okay, so this shows you how awake I am. A long time ago, I changed from like, you know, the Tetra, the large Tetra packs that they put chicken broth in. I changed from that one to the concentrated because they're tiny little Tetra packages that are like the size of juice boxes from when you were a kid. So it's less waste. Even though it's recyclable, it's still less waste. So that's what I do. And this morning I'm looking for chicken broth and I'm like, I know I have like a ton of it. And I completely gapped that they're tinier. I've been using them for like all winter. So I don't understand why I couldn't, like, it just didn't click. Just not alive yet. So typing is probably a good thing because, not a lot of thought. Do you have specific tasks for like low energy days, high energy days, or do you just fly by the seat of your pants, so to speak? I am going to mute myself and let's get started. I gotta turn the camera off though because I gotta go and run and take a peek at my chicken. About 35 seconds left. $15. And how did that go, guys? Boom, gone. Okay. Perfect. Okay. There, we were talking about this. Low energy versus high energy tasks. So what you can slip into when, it's just not working for you today. And what you can do if you're having a great day and then, your medium level everyday kind of list. Okay, I make a list each week of high, medium, low energy tasks. I don't fill it out my planner till the morning, the day of, because I don't know how I'm going to feel on any given day. It's true, but it's also true for I could have a slow morning and at 10 o'clock at night be like, oh, I guess we're not going to bed right now because I have this burst of creativity or energy. So I kind of evaluate the moment. Okay, also ADHD, yeah, filling out tasks ahead of time. My brain is like, but I don't want to do that. Let's go learn to knit. Yeah, I hear you. I have a half sheet. That's the one thing about using a disc-bound planner with a happy planner. I have a half sheet that I make a list on, or right now I use the parenting layout, so it's got lists, and then you just check it off instead of plopping it in on the days. Carla, good morning, Carla. Okay, of course, I'm not sure if I was just called out or seen with that comment. I am back. I think it's kind of our superpower, right? I can do 20 things at a time. And it's stimulating to me. It's not exhausting. Okay. LOL, Carla, sorry, not sorry. I was just wondering where Kitty went. Oh, the Pomodoro. I won't say I was down a rabbit hole of amiguri patterns on Pinterest, but what is amiguri? Somebody fill me in. Carla, I should be prepping for an interview today. The company wants to feature me for the launch of their global internal magazine. Apparently, the CEO thinks I'm a hoot, even though I haven't met him. That's fantastic. It's got to be a good thing. Kay says, it's a great thing. I can't have a to-do list. Rebel brain will do anything except my list. I have heard of that, and I've met a few people that say the same thing. As soon as they set a goal, they do everything to sabotage it. Carla, I offered to let them fly me to Milan for the interview, but they opted for Zoom instead. Why, Carla? Why? Don't they want your presence? Okay. Amiguri knitted little animals. But are they anime themed animals or like characters that already exist in a different world, like those anime cartoons. Carla's at Walden. They're those little crocheted animals. Yeah, knitted or crocheted. Okay. 22 seconds left. I got my hair cut yesterday. Like my nails, which are slowly falling off, and they're mine. I think that my hair took a hit from all the medication I was on for so long. So I had her take off like 3-4 inches, and now it's all healthy and happy, but it's way shorter than it was. It's driving me nuts a little. Carla, did you try a to-do list, the things that you got done rather than a list of things you have to do? That actually works very well for me sometimes. Oh, Kay's sending me photos. Kay, you're sending me photos of little animals. I sent you a link. They're not characters in anime, just cute little animals. Interesting, and they call them amiguri. I can write notes, reminders, but I do have to be careful how to word them. I heard someone say that use a to-do list. I think it was Danny Donovan. So yes, Carlos at Walden. I record what I have done. Wonderful. Okay. We're in our third sprint, which is going to take us till close to the time to say goodbye. I again need to go and I put on my coconut rice while I was at the last time, so I got to go check on all of that. I have the anti-planner from Danny. I love it. It helps so much. Wonderful. Okay, guys, what are you going to get done? Once I'm done checking out what's in the oven and on the stove, I'm going to come back and type. See you in a minute. We have about 15 seconds left. You guys, how did you do? I was supposed to hand over Act 1 of Book 1 on the weekend, but our plans got changed due to a family emergency. And so I got to print out some things because I changed it, but I just copy pasted it over into a new document because if I make changes in the first, I don't know, guys. Honestly, organization and like the admin work on these books take me more time than writing it, and it drives me bonkers. Like it frustrates me to no end. Working on Unbound pages 2 pages episode 2. Awesome. Okay, Sarah, I have got my planner up to date, so time to look up what was working on Monday, editing, etc. Pick up from there. I totally forgot it was recycling day. I went in to check on everything and turn it all off and into the kitchen and realized, yeah, because they come at like 7 a.m. on the button. Carla's, I figured out a hole in the plot of this book and the series, so I have to fix it. Okay, so many adverbs. Cry. Oh. Good morning, Mel. Sunday, I will not be with you. I will be with you in spirit, but not in physical form. We're going to a sunflower farm, so I won't be in sprints, but I will see you Saturday morning before I have to go out. I'll have to leave until around lunch, so I can play with you guys in the morning, which I'm always super excited for. That was me. Carla, good morning, Mel. Sarah, I wrote some words, no idea how many as I wasn't counting. Carla, I just put a placeholder chapter head for something I need to fix in the plot hole. How do you mark that in your documents, guys? Do you change the color? Do you make the font bigger? Do you bold it? Do you outline it? Because there's text message type things and like voice notes in my novel. I use the italics for those. Am I doing the wrong thing? So I can't use italics. So right now I just changed the color so things stand out at me while I'm like flipping through things. Fortunately, it's simple. And I'm writing new sections of book 2 for a duology, having decided to split my book into 2. That you were talking about that Sunday, that you decided to, because it was so long, to turn it into 2 books. And now I'm coming up with more bits that need to go in book 1. It's the way it works. I'm the same way. The first year I wrote, I'm pretty sure I've told you guys this, I'm probably repeating myself. The first year I wrote 3 novels, 0 draft. It was a lot of words, like somewhere in a journal somewhere I have it written down. Or I got mad one year and threw a lot of it away because I was like, I don't need this. This is never going to happen. But had a little bit of a temper tantrum on garbage day. Not the best idea. But somewhere amongst something, there should be a word count from the first year. And it was a lot. 2024, I was a little ill and went through some things, rearranged everything for pacing and like time structure. And it turned out more fabulous than I originally intended, even when I looked at like the map of the story. But then in the first rewrite of book 1, I was also learning that year. I took a lot of writing classes that year, and then overwrote and overcorrected book one to the umpteenth degree. It ended up being like 175,000 words in the beginning of 2025. So then I was trying to correct that, which then book one's a disaster. It's like formatting, cutting things out, making like cohesively. It needs a really good rewrite. The last April rough draft, I focused on taking out words that needed to be taken out, and that did wonderfully. Now I only have 20,000 words to take out to make it around the guidelines for the genre, but it's 20,000 words that I want to be correct. So when I sit down to redo it, and again, the handwriting process makes a lot of sense to me. Sorry, guys, I'm thinking this through as I'm going through this with you. It might just be good, like once my friend goes through for content this time, it might just be best for me to handwrite it and retype it out. And then that might be the actual draft that goes to. I have a friend that's a developmental editor and a line editor, and she also like has a little bit of a publishing company, so it's going to go to her when it's ready. She just keeps saying, just send it over, and I'm like, it's not ready for you yet. You used curly brackets in orange in the text because I use Word. I use the comments all the time. See, and comments is something I don't like. I know I need to get used to it because like that's the industry that we're in, but I really hate that comment bar. Carla's. On this day in 1846, Henry David Thoreau was arrested for refusing to pay his taxes and spent the night in jail. That led to him writing Civil Disobedience, an essay that continues to influence the world. Completely, Carla. Completely. Right? Like things come along, they change our lives, they change culture. Like basically everything the way we see it. And I had that tower moment per se in 2023, and like it changed my life. I write about it on Instagram all the time, and it's a little fixated at the moment, but it's just because it's such a big like part of me now that I don't think I'll ever really walk away from writing, even if I didn't publish anything ever, because it's something that I use therapeutically now as well. And I mean, I've got one of those minds that good or bad, I can work out a situation in about 30 seconds, and I've gone through A to Z, and the person sitting across from me is still stuck at C. And it's not that I'm better, and it's not that I'm smarter. It's just that's the way my mind works. It's like these are the 10 different examples of what could go right. This is the 10 different examples of what could be horribly wrong with this situation. And somewhere in the middle, I'm very good at finding the middle road, right? So when people look at like conspiracy theories or politics and it's like so left or so far right, I don't understand that behavior or that way of thinking. I just think that, middle road. So I try to write like that as well, whereas I show both sides of the story and then pick what the truth would be. And then that becomes the chapter. It's probably a little odd, but I would assume that most writers are like that because we write from other people's perspectives. I'm sure you guys do that. You put yourself in the shoes of the character. And it's hard to do if you haven't experienced that life. Carla, and Mercury finally goes direct today. Woohoo. And we're in Leo season. So lots of fiery, heated passion. Okay, where are we? What are you guys doing for today? I think after me, it's you, Kay, isn't it? I could totally be wrong. Let me grab the calendar now that I've spouted off at the mouth for a while. Cassandra, I'm gonna let you go so you can head over. I'll just put her link in the comments. I'll probably join you over there for a bit because I have 15 minutes before I have to change my clothes. And then I got to get going. Are any of you planning, like, is it your goal to publish something this year? Like, is there something that you want to take care of? I always get amazed that YouTube doesn't actually tell me which video is live. And there's Cassandra's link. You have 2 romances this year and 1 episode of UBP out this year. Amazing. No problem, Sarah. Thank you for coming. You need lunch next. Well, enjoy your day, Sarah. Okay, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me this morning in my scattered mind. And I'm going to go get my baby out of bed to go back outside. Finishing. Where did that go? Finishing the hockey rom-coms. How many are there, Carla? And I should get the link from that from you. I have to read them. If I can get this book done to my author bestie to read, that'd be great. Then publish next year. Amazing. Amazing. Have a good one, you too. Publishing book 5 and setting up a new reader. Nice. Thanks, Sarah. See you soon. Have a great day. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you over in Cassandra's. Enjoy. End stream.